Yo guys, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to try to answer the big question, what's the current meta class in the game? But before we jump in, quick disclaimer guys, I'm not a pro player, alright? I'm just a regular gamer who recently started playing and still exploring the game. So this video will not be some super detailed meta breakdown. It's more of a casual observation. And what we're going to do is we are going to check different servers and we will check all the leaderboards one by one. And we will try to observe which class and subclasses are showing up the most. And I think that should give us a good idea of what most players are using. And maybe those are the meta picks right now. But of course, guys, we all know that most of the top ranking players are actually whales or heavy spenders. So this won't be 100% accurate, but still, it will give us a general view of what is popular and what might be strong in the current state of the game. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so guys, this is server 1, and let's go to the leaderboard. And here in combat power, and anyway, guys, this is combat power, and obviously, money is a big factor here in this ranking. But right now, this is the only way or the best way that we can have to check the favorite class of the players. So here, the top one here in server 1 is a sorcerer, or to be more specific, this one is a archmage, and the next one is the dual hammer. So let's just call this dual hammer under the warrior class, and this one is actually the only guy in the character selection. So glad that it's here. And then we have the assassin under the rogue class, and then another warrior class, the guy the only guy, this one is a berserker. And then after that we have the bard under the priest class. And I'm not sure if they're going to release all of these jobs, but based on what I heard, there we are just going to have a four class and with their subclasses. So just take note of that. And this one is the one with the spear, the girl with the spear. So I forgot what to call this one, like let's say dual axe. So the opposite of Valkyrie. So this one is dual axe. And then this one is a sorcerer too, but this one is the dark wizard. And then we have the warrior class again. So this is the berserker. No, not berserker, that defender. So something like the tank maybe. And we have the dual hammer again. So there are a lot of dual hammer here. And then we have the sniper. Okay, so these are the class. Okay, so guys, this is now the server 2. So let's check the leaderboard of server 2. And here in the combat power, oh, this is surprising. We got now the dual hammer as the top 1 class. And then assassin, and then we have, okay, we have a lot of warrior here, so berserker, and then dual hammer, and then assassin again. So okay, and then we have, and this jump from 34. So this is the spear girl, the opposite of Valkyrie. And then we have another dual hammer, and then bard, and then this one is sniper, and this one is the paladin, a class under the priest. And then we have defender. Okay, so guys, this one is server 3. This one is the server where I'm playing my main character. So let's check the leaderboard. So here in combat power, you will notice that there's only one guild for all of the top players. So this one is quite different. Okay, so the first one is a saint. So this one is a priest, and the subclass is a saint. Am I right? Yeah, so saint is actually the support class. Like it can resu. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but that's what I remember when we observed the animation of the skill. So we have the saint, and then we have the assassin again, okay, and we have the dual axe girl, and then we have the dual hammer boy. So we are always seeing this a lot, and also the assassin, okay, and then yeah, we're seeing these three actually always. And then this one we have the saint again, and then paladin, and then saint. Okay, so paladin is under the same class priest, so saint, and then saint and then paladin, they are on the same category. And then we have defender, defender, and then saint again. So it seems like saint is the meta on this server. And then we have the dual axe girl again, and then we have the sword. So okay, so this looks new to what we are seeing. Okay, so guys, this is server 4, and let's check the leaderboard here under the combat power. Okay, so we have the berserker as the top one of the leaderboard, and this is a warrior class. And then we have, okay, so this one is new, and this is if you remember the girl with the spear, this one is the valkyrie, like the same category with this one, the dual axe girl. So this is the subclass valkyrie, and we have the assassin, where we always see this one, assassin, berserker, and we have the sniper under the rogue class, so this one is together. And then we have berserker again. Under the warrior class, we have the defender, and we have saint here, and then we have sniper, and then another defender, and then dual axe girl, which is with the same category for this one. And then we have the dark wizard. Okay, so guys, this is server 5, and let's check the leaderboard here. And in combat power, okay, so this looks new. So we have archmage under the sorcerer class, and then we have the defender under the warrior class, and also we have this dual axe, the dual axe girl. So I am always calling that dual axe girl. And then we have the dual hammer boy, and then we have the archmage under sorcerer class, and we have one dark wizard here, and of course assassin, and again another dual axe girl here, and there's a saint, and last one is the assassin. So these are the common characters. We always see this a lot actually. Okay, so this one is server 6, and let's go here in the leaderboard under combat power. And okay, so as expected, dual axe girl is here, and then we have the archmage wizard, I mean archmage sorcerer, they call it here sorcerer. So another archmage sorcerer, and then okay, we have the guy here, berserker warrior, and then dark wizard sorcerer, and we have the valkyrie, which is the subclass of, I mean they are together, the dual axe girl and then this valkyrie, they're together in one main class. And then another archmage sorcerer, and then we have saint here, and then dark wizard and dark wizard, and then archmage. Okay, so this is server 7, and let's check the leaderboard in the server 7. Okay, so combat power here as expected. These are the classes that we always see actually. Archmage, sorcerer, and then we have the defender from the warrior class. We have assassin, we have the dual hammer from warrior again, berserker from warrior again, and then we have the archmage, the sorcerer, and we have the sniper. Okay, so this is quite new, and this is defender from the warrior class again, and then saint again, this is quite new, and we have sniper. Okay, so I think people in the server, they like sniper, and we have the berserker, the guy character. Okay, so this is now server 8. Let's go for the leaderboard here. So under combat power, okay, so this is new. This is my first time to see a rank 1 sniper, and rank 2 is defender under warrior class, and then another sniper again. So okay, so this is new, and we have something new again, paladin under the priest class, and we have the berserker under the warrior class, and we always see this a lot since server 1. We have the archmage sorcerer and defender again. So we have defender, and this one is sniper again, and the dual axe girl. Okay, so this is quite new. Like we are seeing a lot of sniper here. Okay, so guys, this is server 9, and this will be the last server. So let's go here in the leaderboard. And here we are seeing different characters. So this is good. So in number 1, top 1 is defender, which I think we always see this a lot. And we have the archmage or the sorcerer. And I think even I'm not yet done adding all of the characters, all of the class. I think this is the most used character, I think, but I'm not sure. We're going to do it later. And this one is the dark, no, the dual hammer boy. And then we have the dark wizard. And then we have the dual axe girl. And we are seeing a lot of dark wizard here. So I don't know if they started to realize that, oh, dark wizard is good. So in this final server they created dark wizard. And then we have here archmage again and paladin. So paladin is here, and then we have the shield or the defender, and then last one again and again and again, this is sorcerer, archmage. So that's it. So based on the leaderboards across all the servers, the most used class right now is the Archmage, followed by the Defender. But again, just a reminder, this doesn't automatically mean these are the best or most OP classes. It just means that many of the top players are using them. And since most of those top players are likely spenders, that says something about what works well at the top. Also guys, if you notice, I started checking from server 1 all the way to the newest server. And there's a reason for that. In games like this, where multiple servers are launched gradually, usually the first few servers, like let's say server 1 to server 5, are where the early wave of players go. Then when new servers are added, usually players who feel like they chose the wrong class or got outplayed often switch to the newer servers and try the classes that beat them before. So newer servers can actually show us what the community thinks are the strongest classes based on experience from earlier servers. That's why I recommend you guys watching the full video, not just skipping to the result, so that you can see the trend of class usage over time. Like on server 1, these are the classes that players are using, while on the latest server, which is server 9, these are now the classes that they are using. So I hope you got my point. But for now, let's just say that one of the current favorite among high ranking players is definitely the archmage. And now let's check out why they are choosing archmage. Among all of these classes, this is the most used class by Japanese players. And okay, so I think no more questions or no more details breakdown. We already know the reason why this is the strongest. Like like if you, yeah, I mean, like I wish my parents are not watching this video. They might think I'm playing a different kind of game. Yeah, but if you're going to check all of the classes, for sure, even non-gamer will play this game, especially for this character, for this class. So the class is very strong, and the skills are really strong, like AOE damage. It has a yeah. So that's it, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching this video. So it's up to you now on which classes are you going to choose.